Welcome back, attractive and well-educated watchers, to a brand new episode of the Grand Crusade. Last time we left off, Malmbjorn got fixed, people got indexed, and then a whole bunch of Mlems went back in time, which appears to be a common theme in our life lately on various channels. Anyway, everybody, please
Malmbjorn.
introduce you. Everybody introduce yourselves.
I am Father Mihaly.
I am Malmbjorn Gunnarsson.
Oh boy, oh
I am Matei of Argamum.
Sweet. All right.
And what I said, by the way, was poor Malmbjorn, because you said he got fixed.
Right. Oh, poor guy.
Choice of words, please.
He got the snip. Alright, so block text time. It has been a week since your strange meeting with the Mlembleps that went back in time. Malmbjorn cured of his incoming transformation, the Mlems inexplicably gone, and the entirety of all those in the Pyer Ship having been mysteriously remedied of every ailment they might have had, even the incurable ones. Don Corlonum has pointed his way toward the Schnell homeworld in the bulk center of Beskor space. So much damage has been done to the ship from its journey that it must proceed slowly through the void, compared to usual, and it's all too clear that the Pyer are getting twitchy and impatient not moving at maximum recommended speeds. As you near the Draf System, you notice a peculiar feature of the star, however. It seems to have a tail. Drawing all of the attention away from the planets on your way in, the comparable slowness of the pinwheeling hourglass ship allows you to gawk stupidly at the tail of flickering plasma that breathes forth from the star into the void below it. "Isn't it fantastic?" Don Corlonum marvels as you near the star. "The planet Bleb is no less beautiful, I promise you that. The Schnells of Bleb claim their star is a singular living entity that can and has communicated with them across the ages. An entity that they've only recently, to their understanding of time, convinced to be used as a stellar engine to leave our galaxy entirely behind. Or that is the rumor," he explains as you slowly near the dark green ball of mud that marks itself on the viewports as your destination. "Very few places in the galaxy can offer the luxury and raw natural beauty of this glorious green dot, gentlemen. Of that, you can trust me." As it so happens, Don Corlonum's definition of raw natural beauty is different from your own, as the planet Bleb is actually a soggy, fetid swamp of a planet, blanketed by near-constant drizzle and wreathed in green-tinted clouds and mossy cover over every surface that leave the entire world smelling of a spring marshland. Pleasant in its own way, perhaps, but nothing to walk about in. And the Schnells, indeed, are everything they were described to be. Giant 10-foot-tall snails with enormous trapdoor shells, from within which extend enormous gastropods that look upon you with 4 stalk eyes and a single pair of normal eyes embedded in their gelatinous heads. Their large bulbous arms and strange gummy-looking fingers that ooze with every movement, leading them instead to grab objects with their lower pair of eye stalks. And their faces, while obviously not human, have a strange uncanniness that leaves them looking almost like they're entirely made of cloth, like a children's doll, all bubbly and soft and rounded from a distance. Their extremely expressive mouths are also constantly smiling, and the eyes not on stalks are almost comically expressive, with the great eyelashes at the corners that flutter and wiggle with every blink. Once you get over their obviously alien features, it becomes extremely inviting in a childlike sort of way. And their hair. Unlike your own, the hair atop their strangely doll-like heads seems to be made of the same substance that their shells are made of. Some admittedly beautiful material that is the color of light beach sand with a near-constant nacre iridescence throughout every single strand. Long and delicate to look upon, it is a near-universal sight to see them with it up in gigantic honeycomb-looking displays. Some are extended out in great displays that make the wearer look large and domineering. Everywhere you look, as well, the Schnells seem to treat the walls and ceilings like they were floors. Doors are sometimes upside down on the bottom of balconies. Some Schnells carry on casual conversations while horizontal on some nearby buildings. Many Schnells seem to be going about their business completely upside down. and throughout the entire community where you land, there is clearly some sort of celebration going on. Stalls and trade huts have been erected. Snails stand next to them and call out, "Cultural trinkets, artifacts, anything one might find interesting, all are welcome here." Around the city, you can see scores of different species as well. Roving Hebbard knights sitting and chatting alongside wild crab-like monsters. Tall, spindly elven figures meander through the crowds with overlong arms, waving to squat, wide-bodied tripeds with two mouths, both scowling. You even notice the occasional Beskarics in the crowd, though they are not causing trouble. Rather, like all the other festival goers, they are merely chatting about and enjoying the celebrations. Movement Day, as it's plastered all over the city you find yourself in, seems to be the celebration of the Stellar Engine's first major goalpost of getting the star moving to roughly a mile every minute and a half. If they talk to... Movement Day, that's it. Boom. You're in a big celebration, a big fat festival. One moment. Everybody is being transferred to a new page. Feel free to put your boyos down.
Does it matter where? I mean,
just in the square there, wherever you want.
Okay.
Yeah, this is kind of leading into a later portion here. You won't actually be doing much moving around, but this is kind of like the area you're in right now. The ground is soft and mossy and moist. It is a light but not unpleasant drizzle, and the entire area smells like wildflowers.
I do not know why, but I cannot drag my token.
Try dragging it by the name, not the picture. It's weird.
Yeah,
Sometimes it does.
Oh, there it went.
Boom. Okay, great. We love how now we have two absolutely insane gift tokens. Just going super hard, dude. Like as hard as you can. Okay. All right. So yeah, you're in a marketplace. As you can see, there are giant snails around. They are all calling out, asking if you want, asking or calling about trinkets and cultural artifacts and the like. We can just imagine there are other dudes around. We forgot to populate the field with other aliens.
Well, as we're debating on what to do, I'm just gonna lean into Father and just say, just whisper to them. These creatures do not appeal. No, hold on. Let me rephrase that.
We can't stress enough. Medieval people actually had a reverence for snails.
I know that it's drawn in some of their artwork, but remember,
it's not drawn in some of their artwork. It's almost universal in biblical illumination.
Well, true, but seeing a snail person would be completely different, I'm pretty sure. Okay?
We mean most of the snails in biblical art have human faces. We're just putting it out there.
Well, I get that. But I'm saying there was a lot less. I'm pretty sure if they, would see an alien in real life, there would be a lot less tolerance.
Also, Boyo.
Quick question. Oh, yeah.
You can't help but notice that their name, even translated by this wacky technology embedded inside of you by the Mlems, still just means quick to you. Yeah, because you're Dutch, so you know some German languages. So
yeah, I was gonna say I'm really rather surprised that that they don't have German accents. Also, is this just legally distinct Dagobah?
No, actually, it's funny you actually asked that, because in a wild turn of events, Dagobah we don't think ever arrived in the development process. Like we never thought of it. This is completely different.
Purely coincidence for once.
Yeah, purely coincidence for once. Yeah, no, for in an awkward turn of events. Yeah, no, for once.
But it basically is just legally distinct Dagobah.
It's a lot sunnier than Dagobah.
We're talking about the Star Wars Dagobah, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
lot.
I thought that was a desert, or am I mixing up? Or am I mixing
No,
up?
that's Tatooine.
That's Tatooine.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
No problem.
Anyway,
Oh, yeah, it's also...
Anyways,
it's
Malmbjorn,
also a
what were
lot
you wanting
more
to tell me?
populated. It's also a lot more populated, obviously. It's got gardens and people.
yeah, I'm just gonna make it just like an offhand comment to Father and just ask him is it just me? These creatures seem rather foul to you.
Hmm. Well, normally I wouldn't. Okay, hold on. Would Father Mihaly also be someone at this time period who would have a fondness for eating snails?
Well, it's not really eating, but remember, man are the son of God, and a lot of people considered anything else to be demons or something.
Well, actually, it's important that we...
Okay.
What's that for, Boyo?
I wanted to see if I heard what he said.
You absolutely heard what she said. You hear everything.
Forever.
You hear everything.
Forever.
You hear everything.
I surprised the absolute shit out of myself by critting there.
Yeah,
anyway,
you hear everything going on.
Like critting really hard. So yeah, I am just going to glare absolute daggers at him.
And on that note, Mihaly,
like painful glare.
Mihaly, as you are a priest, you are very familiar with the iconography of things like that, and you probably consider yourself quite cultured. And Boyo, you would also know this because you're highly educated. Snails are the medieval representation of the slow march of time. They can't be defeated. They can't be stopped. That's why in the margins of all of these Bibles and stuff like that, knights are fighting. These big, powerful warriors are always fighting snails, and they're always getting their asses handed to them. They're always getting their asses kicked
because you can't defeat time.
You can't defeat time. Yeah.
But my big issue is that, like, this is our first interaction. What? This
is your first encounter with these?
Yeah, it's our first interaction with a new, like, species of alien life. We're on their planet. We are the minority.
I get that. But remember, we're also medieval, people who frequently don't know what they're talking about. They call freaking Komodo dragons like actual dragons here.
No, I'm aware. But again, you would be very familiar with the fact that you can't defeat the slow march of time, and these things are taller than you.
I'm not talking about that. I'm just saying they look ugly. I'm saying they look fucking ugly. That's all. It's an offhanded comment saying I think they look fucking ugly.
Yeah, these things would be probably genuinely terrifying to you.
They would look. We can't say it in the block text. They look kind of like Muppets. We're trying to get that across, like they look like they're made of cloth from any respectable distance or anything. They look like Muppets. They look like giant fucking 10-foot tall shelled Muppets. Like
that ooze.
That's funny.
Yeah, that have round, happy-looking faces and big, wide, expressive eyes with eyelashes on the corners that flutter about when they blink.
Okay,
they look like Muppets, dude.
So they're terrifying both for that reason and for the fact that they look like puppets.
All right, so my comment does have merit. I'm saying they look fucking ugly.
Okay, can I do this? I want to roll a perception check on Boyo glaring at Malmbjorn.
Yeah, did I notice that?
No, I want to see if I noticed him glaring at you.
Go ahead.
I mean,
okay.
I would probably have to roll that too, see if I noticed.
Oh, I definitely didn't notice that.
No,
You did, though.
Malmbjorn, you noticed that the Boyo is giving you the stink eye over this.
You got something to say, Boyo?
I'll repeat it.
Yeah. This is their planet. We're on their home turf. Yeah.
Yeah, this is their planet. We're here as guests.
Why do you
Keep
think
it to
I kept
yourself.
it between me and... why do you think I did just that?
I could hear it. We don't know how good their hearing is.
Remember, I was leaning
Malmbjorn,
in...
Malmbjorn,
I would offhand comment, and it wasn't like I was yelling it out here. So
I know,
And-
but we don't know
and
how
yet-
good their hearing is.
and yet Boyo seemed to have heard you, so I might lower your voice, Malmbjorn, just a touch, just in case.
Admittedly, I could probably hear your heartbeat from
Yeah.
across the city right now, given that I critted on that roll.
Meanwhile, as Father Mihaly is chastising you, he's eavesdropping on a conversation 30 feet away, or whatever, of some guy trading with somebody. Briefly discovered his inherent fox genes.
I guess, or something.
Something, yeah.
The inherent satellite ears.
Yeah, for real.
But yeah, I'll just start milling about.
You're going about the stalls and stuff?
Yeah, I'm gonna see what I see.
I'm just gonna shake off his comment. It means nothing to me.
Travel to a nearby stall on the map. Take your pick.
I'm gonna stick with Father. I'm gonna stick with Father just as both as a security, but
Okay.
I don't really have anything else in mind.
As you come over, Matei, sorry, we've kind of been ignoring you. What's up?
No, that's fine. I'm just gonna follow. I'm gonna do the same thing, but for Boyo. That way, the two fighters are with the other two guys.
And as you come up, this Schnell with her hair in a series of interlocking stacked buns, basically, looks at you and goes, "Oh my goodness, new folk from another planet. You're just so delicious I could scrape the meat from your bones. Oh, what do you bring today?"
Oh my god.
That's quite a comment.
They're It's a southern I could just eat you up.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's
But
their
from a
variation of it.
giant slime, it is just absolutely horrifying.
I hate you and I hate these things, but I'm not gonna say that.
This is out of game talk. I hate
Yeah, this
you.
is-
I hate these things, and I think Matei just shit himself.
Yeah.
Remember, we're on their planet.
Yeah, like I said, I didn't
That's
say
why
this
I
in
said
character.
Out of game. Yeah, I said out of game. Out of game.
I hate Dag and I hate these things.
Yeah. No, out of game. Matei probably just shit himself a little bit when she said that.
That's so funny.
Like, they're yeah.
Do I
That'd be horrifying.
okay. I don't know what this is. Do I know that it is just a
term of endearment?
Yeah.
Or
Yes.
Okay. Because I rolled really badly. I guess it's not that bad.
Well, Matei's a very intelligent man too. He's got a lot of experience in a lot of cultures. So
Well, I mean, I
doesn't
don't know.
mean he can't be
Do I
thrown
know
off
that
guard.
she doesn't mean that I'm about to be actually eaten?
yes, Matei. Yes.
I think this one is just so it's a given at this point.
Especially considering she asked you immediately thereafter, "What have you brought?"
What have I brought?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you went up to a
Oh,
trader
yes.
asking,
Actually, sorry to interrupt. Speaking of
Right.
which, what currently do we have? I don't remember what we had last time. I don't know what was left off its storage or what's on the ship at the moment that we have.
You have everything that you could feasibly be carrying around with you right now. Most of your big storage stuff is away. So Malmbjorn, you have all of your tokens. You have some coins from the Byzantine Empire. You have all of your weapons and armor and so on and so forth. And you have all of your hygiene supplies and everything. Mihaly,
So I'm not talking about our player inventory. I'm talking about our mass storage stuff that we got from our conquests, basically. Is that back on the
Things we
ship?
can actually trade with.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure
Other
we can
than
trade the stuff
personal
on our
inventory.
person, but
I said, like I meant, other than personal inventory.
Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
we didn't catch that. I mean, you got a fuck ton of shit. You got a fuck ton of shit at that stupid laboratory, actually.
yeah, because we didn't take in proper inventory, did we?
No, you just
And we
cleared
just kinda
the
took
entire
everything.
fucking place out. Yeah,
Mhm.
and then
Right.
the Pyer ate all of the blorps.
Did they? I thought we wanted to farm them.
You took a bunch of spawn, but remember you had to like get out from that giant blorp pit that tried to eat you.
Yeah. Okay.
And
Last.
so when you went in, all of those giant frog moving men or whatever from the crew of the ship just went in and ate
Just
all of them.
Couldn't help themselves.
One last question. You just said we had brought some coins with us from Earth.
Everybody's got, like the currency that you had and stuff. Yeah, you haven't found any reason to spend them on anything.
That's actually the first time I think we brought up coinage. How much do I
is.
actually have? I don't even know because we never brought it up.
How much do you, Malmbjorn, have?
Yeah, currently-
not as much as Boyo, but more than both Father Mihaly or Matei.
Well, yeah, I need like a number so I can.
You're quite rich, but the unfortunate reality of the fact is that coinage was highly abstracted back in the day, and the imagery that we think about when we think of people handing over a bag of coins or whatever never happened.
So I don't even have like some amount on me.
No, you have a whole bunch on you, and you probably won't even be able to run out.
Well, that's okay. That's what I mean.
Most of the time, I believe coinage was used for small transactions. Large transactions would have been done with other means.
Yeah. So you have a bag full of hundreds of little silver coins, and most transactions that you're used to would probably only use like 4 or 5 of them.
Yeah, so I'm saying, how much do I currently have on my person? Because we never
like
talked about
hundreds of silver coins. We just told you.
Probably what you could do is show them to
300
again.
Hold on, Malmbjorn.
Yes.
The way currency works in this game system, you really don't worry about the number all that much.
Yeah.
It's you as long as you have a high enough wealth, as long as your wealth is greater than the cost of the thing, you basically don't even notice the spend.
Yeah.
It's all taken care of in the background.
This was kind of how high-class people in the Middle Ages actually worked.
Yeah, you don't even notice it because you have enough money that anything that is valued less than like the amount of money you have total is
That
basically unnoticed.
Yeah, no. I mean, how am I supposed to buy something if I don't know how much I have?
You ask to buy it, and if let's say you have 4 dots on your character sheet, if it costs less than 4 dots, you can just afford it.
Which, incidentally, is not how this system actually works specifically, but it works in a very intangible background way that's marginally similar to it. Yes.
But the one that I know is Exalted, and Exalted uses like the pips.
Yeah.
And if you have 4 pips and it costs 3 or less, you can just afford it. It does not affect you in any way. If it costs 4 pips, sometimes it can cause you to lose one.
What this is an opportunity for, sorry to have to step in as the GM here, we know most of you guys aren't super familiar with how like this kind of stuff in D&D and games work. What this is an opportunity for is for you to take some of the more standard gear that you've got and hypothetically pawn it. Well, are you okay, Matei?
Yep.
Okay.
I just almost dropped my drink. Sorry.
Oh, don't don't do that.
Yeah.
Um,
Hence the oh no.
yeah.
Wait, what happened?
This is from a more mechanical perspective, an opportunity for you as players to take your more mundane standard items and trade them in for alien items.
Yeah, that's what I figured is
Yeah.
what was going to happen. Not actual money, but
Yeah.
what can you give me
Like,
and what can I give you in return?
bartering.
We
Well,
know
yeah.
that Mihaly, for example, has a plethora of little crosses of varying materials because he has them on him. We know he has a special cane. We know he has stuff. All
Now
of
I
you
just
have
see him
things,
as
though.
Benny from the Mummy.
Benny for a whole bunch of pulling out his thing. Okay, that didn't work.
Yeah,
Okay,
in
the next
like
one,
5
okay,
different
that didn't work.
languages or whatever.
Okay, this one finally worked. Yes.
Anyways, back to the thing. What was the aliens? What's the alien called again? And who are they
Aliens
talking
are
to?
called Schnells,
Schnell.
which in German means
Is German for
swift
fast.
or fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who is the Schnell talking to again? I forget.
They're currently
Boyo.
she's currently talking to Boyo and Matei
Okay.
because they approached her stall, and then she asked, "What do you got? What have you brought?"
I mean, I guess you could show her some shiny coins. I guess.
Okay, Mihaly, you're gonna go over there to her.
No. I'm just thinking out loud.
Then you're not at the fucking thing.
Okay, fine then.
Fine then.
Maybe I'll go to a different stall then.
Well, fine. Will you do that?
I'll let Boya and Matei have their turn first.
Yeah. Okay, so Boyo, Matei, Boyo,
Oh.
Matei, what have you brought?
All I currently have on me now. This is out of character. I'm not speaking to her right now. All I have on my inventory is a toga and a bunch of land.
Yeah, we're really sorry that we have continuously failed on.
So I don't know what I actually have on me other than like I know I have
A bunch of
a couple
weapons.
of
Like,
weapons.
Boyo probably actually has like all of the cool shit. He's probably got
I have
like fucking reading stones and an unfolding
I have-
scale and
I have at least 3 weapons
yeah.
because we talked about having a knife.
Actually, none of you have weapons right now. Sorry, we forgot to tell you that.
Oh, really?
None of you have weapons right now. This is a weapons-free planet.
oh, so we can't even trade the weapons.
I have at least 3 weapons,
Yeah.
just not on me.
Yeah, sorry, we forgot to mention that earlier. And
I have
we should have mentioned it much earlier.
a toga. I have some land. I'm sure I have some gold, or silver or whatever.
You
Coinage.
probably have little squares of sea silk and shit.
I probably would.
Yeah, you probably got a lot of stuff. You probably got little bottles of spices and shit like that. All that stuff.
Well, I don't mean to add more work to you, DM.
No problem.
But while we're still sorting through all this thing, would you, if you could, start adding items to the inventory that we do have, so we can
We'll do our best.
just anything offhand? Because we actually don't know what we have to.
Yeah, if we're gonna be
Trade.
doing trading stuff, we should probably know what we have for trading.
Which is, of course, why we apologize because we have once
I
again
know.
failed you.
Yeah, we've had a lot of IRL stuff going on, not
is
been
what
able
it
to
is.
keep up.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 seconds.
The
we'll
dogs
focus on
are
Boyo and
freaking.
Matei for... Huh?
The dogs are freaking.
We heard them. It's pretty fucking...
I just heard them growling at each other.
Yeah,
They're probably just in there playing with a toy that one of them wants.
or Mooney's defending it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably Mooney or Hudson grumbling at Sadie for chewing on the squeaky toy, and the other one either wants her to stop or wants to chew on it.
We are now currently in intermission mode.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, cut out the last 5 minutes, editor.
No problem. Editor, what are you talking about? GM, you mean?
Same thing, right?
Same person.
Please skip to the timestamp on your screen.
Oh, you must be working in a document.
We
Or
are
Here's
working in
the-
documents, yeah.
Yeah, here's an idea for everybody. Their long-term plans for the land we have back on the original planet. Maybe you can start talking to the aliens in order to facilitate those. Because I know one of the things I want to do is establish a commerce town on my border.
Hmm.
And I need trade and connections, of which
that's certainly a bigger plan than I have.
That's my short-term plan. My long-term plan hinges on my short-term plan. So that's what I'm working on right now.
Like,
I suppose I could potentially speak to the Schnells about religion and see if they have anything to say.
Yeah.
Have you heard about our Lord and Savior?
Yeah, you could. Yeah, absolutely. Sorry. Matei, you might want to look in your character sheet as we are typing stuff there, as you are close to the action here. We're also fiddling around with you.
So, how about that local sports team?
Man, fuck you.
Yes, sports ball. No.
Father Mihaly, you're really easy for because you're a fucking priest. You have all of the trappings of an Orthodox priest. And
Right.
probably not much more.
You're probably richer. Wait, didn't you say Mihaly was richer than me, or no?
So Boyo's richer than you. We mean Mihaly's probably not actually richer than you, but he's probably in a very similar tax bracket. But
He's richer in spirit. No.
That was before he took the cloth, and since he's took the cloth, he's been doing other stuff.
keep in mind though, Boyo is like stupid rich.
Boyo is like richer than God, though. Boyo is an
How dare you
incredibly
say that?
intelligent- Oh well,
Well,
I mean, okay, sure, but it's true.
He's the oh man, I can't even say that.
Did the off subject? Did the concept of a wishing well? Is that
Yes.
a later thing, or is that?
No, that totally exists. Wishing upon a
Wishing.
body of water.
Yeah, wishing wells are very old.
Yeah,
Hmm.
well, the idea of just like a body of water that you wish
Yeah.
upon is very old.
I don't think anybody would be
These
so
are fountains,
stupid
not
as to
wells.
throw-
Yeah.
I don't think anybody would be so stupid as to throw coinage into their drinking water source. But so
Generally
they wouldn't be a
illegal,
well.
You said generally illegal.
to befoul the drinking source of your community.
Yeah, you
Oh,
wouldn't throw
gotcha.
coinage into your drinking water,
No,
and the
no.
well was the drinking water.
Right.
Yeah. But otherwise, a fountain or whatever, like they have in the corner, or in
Yeah,
the
that's-
center of the square there, or what have you. Those generally weren't, if they were obviously, decorative or what have you, generally weren't for drinking.
Yeah. Well, while we're all, finishing up the thing, I'm just going to be, playing with like a few coins in my hand, and I'm just going to flick one into the fountain, just on a whimsy.
And just flick a coin into one of the fountains.
Yeah.
Nobody responds in any way.
Oh, I know. It was just
Okay, sure.
Just some play.
Cool. Yeah. 2
I wonder how the
seconds.
Schnells would react to that.
They don't seem to react at all. They're too busy.
Okay.
They're too busy trying to wave other people into their stalls and stuff like that. It doesn't have many people there, but as we said, it's actually supposed to be quite crowded where you are.
Yeah.
2 seconds. Malmbjorn. Okay, good. We're glad you're there. We're literally just going to add the... Oh.
Oh, what?
We spoke too quickly. One moment. Oh, this is very weird layout that you've arranged your character sheet into, Malmbjorn. Okay, so at the very, 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 very bottom. Boop. All right. We're just putting things that we're adding into your stuff.
Okay, I'll sort it later. You can just plop it in.
Yup. These are things that you can call trinkets that you can call upon right now. Damn it.
And what's the cup for?
For drinking?
Oh, an actual drinking cup. Okay.
Yeah.
You gotta have one of those.
You're a wealthy man. You need to have a drinking cup. Come on.
Well, I gotta assume it would be more like a water skin or something.
Now, Bjorn,
You're far too rich for that.
you're the guardian. You're the direct bodyguard of the Emperor of the Romans. Like, come on. We drink out of gold cups and crested with rubies around here. Thank you very much. Don't be gauche.
Well, I can blame this on the DM for not properly giving us inventories.
We mean, you can, but we have kind of been making a thing all campaign long about how rich and well attuned you are. You have 24 people just to bathe and dress you in the morning.
I know, and that still hasn't set in. Okay, I'm sorry. Unless I can see it on paper, it often doesn't stick in my head.
Or we're trying to fix that for you.
My memory is shite.
It's fair.
I marked something on my sheet there for you to look at.
Was that the ink line?
Yeah.
Most scribes in the medieval era make their own ink on site for on demand. You probably, however, store what ink you do store long term in a very large thing somewhere else.
Well, there are far more interesting things you can use as ink rather than like iron gall and lamp black. So I would probably have something other than India ink.
Probably.
Which is lamp black.
Lamp black, yeah.
I have made India ink, by the way. And iron gall. I made iron gall in high school. It was fun.
Nice.
I'm gonna talk to Father real quick.
Yes.
You have all of your armor, by the way.
Oh, yeah. I should. I kind of figured that. Even the buckler.
You don't have weapons. You do have armor.
Okay. Does the buckler count as armor, or is that
armor.
Would that be okay? I mean, in reality, it would. I'm just discerning whether or not it was left behind.
Yeah, Malmbjorn?
Yeah.
You keep calling him Father as if that's his name. You do know that's his title, right?
Yeah, you call someone Father.
Well, you would call them Father, but you wouldn't say you're going to talk to Father. You would say you're going to talk to the Father.
I'm just lazy and shortening it. Shush.
Okay, that's fair.
That's a Malmbjorn thing. That's a Malmbjorn thing to do.
Yeah, I was just making sure you knew.
Anyways, Malmbjorn, what did you want? What would you like to say?
Do you remember that Beskrix that you fed the porridge to? That we had that incident
I
with?
would prefer not to be reminded of that. Thank you very much.
I bring it up. Maybe there's one of these snails who is knowledgeable in alien food that would be able to help us determine what is actually poisonous or not for them. Because apparently what we eat is at least somewhat poisonous for the Beskiriks at the very least. So maybe if, just as a thought, I don't know if you would like to find someone who might be knowledgeable in that to help avoid it.
I feel as if such a question would arouse suspicion, though.
Well, true, but it was just a thought. Because should it happen to one of our allies, that would be a lot, well, a lot would be, disadvantageous for us. At least the allies that we cared about. I still don't like those bugs.
Well, I suppose we could ask them general questions about anatomy and such like, and what they might know of other species. In fact, I wonder how much they know about the Beskiriks.
True. Anyway, it was just an idle thought. I didn't have any other motives behind it.
Yeah.
Because if we're on our way to meet the wait, hold up, out of topic. We already met the princess, the Hubbard princess, right?
Princess
Yeah.
Annapel? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Because we wouldn't want to have that incident repeat with the Hubbards.
Yeah.
All right,
If it
we've
doesn't-
started filling things out a little bit for the two tradie boys.
If it doesn't add too much work for you, I would like to just do a quick, just a cursory look over what stalls do I see, like what kind of things am I seeing around? Fucking nothing again. I'm still blind as a bat apparently.
Trinkets, cultural artifacts, tchotchke. It seems like... Do you know what tchotchke is?
Not a clue.
Antique shops, dust collectors, trinkets, baubles.
Things you would put on a shelf.
Pawn shop. There's always a diamond and a rough in a pawn shop.
Kind of, but more like an antique store. Like, a lot more like an antique store. It appears that all of them are just obsessed with little baubles and trinkets and stuff like that.
Commemorative spoons and interesting coinage and things like that are what you would call tchotchke. Also, in little figurines, especially glass, things like that are tchotchke.
In a sense, this is also an opportunity for you all to improvise and learn to improvise a little bit more. It's why we said you have exactly what would be on your character.
Right.
Not what's in your inventory, but anything that you as players can consider for your characters and what they do.
Right.
It's a get to know yourself moment.
Well, Father, would you like to meander around a bit? I don't know if meander is a word they would use.
And you can also, of course, talk to the Schnells, which is something it seems like none of you have actually decided to ask about. Or anything. I mean, we always kind of talked about it.
We didn't want to overload you while you were finishing
That's
up
fine.
with the inventory.
Boyo and Matei, you guys have gotten a bunch of little items into your inventory that should kind of set your minds ablaze for the kind of things that you have. And that are on you and available at this point. So, with that, unless you guys want to meander over your thoughts real quick while we take a dab, we are ready to go back.
All right. Well, I think I would like to move over here, Malmbjorn, if you'd like to accompany me.
Sure, I was in my inventory. I don't know where you went. Oh, okay.
This particular stall seems to be full of little bowls of things that float around in them.
And what such things are floating around in them?
Some things have little flowers floating in them. Some have little wooden platforms floating around in the bowls full of water. Others have little live animals like goldfish at a fair.
Ooh. Okay, it's like a little decorative.
My goodness, both of you are quite furry, aren't you? At least compared to your friends over there. What have you brought from the stars, you delectable morsels?
Let's see. Let's see. I show her one of my little gold crosses.
My goodness.
And let's see. I then begin to say, well, you see, this is the holy symbol of my religion. It is a cross. My Lord and Savior Jesus Christ died on one of these to absolve us of our sins.
Oh, fascinating. Does it float?
It does not.
You got anything that floats?
You
have a wooden cross, by the way.
Well, I have this one made of wood. It can float in water.
For a while, anyway.
It's got little engravings on it. Ah. Would you take a fish for it?
Fish. So I'm making out of character comments. I'm just laughing.
You can eat it anytime you want. It's still alive.
I'm a live fish, ma'am.
She reaches over with one of her lower two eye stalks and grabs a bowl with what appears to be a six-eyed goldfish of some sort inside of it. It blubs around nondescriptly. Or you can feed it whenever you like.
We appreciate it.
I look at the six-eyed goldfish and I'm a little weirded out by it. And
we appreciate it, but we are not we do not typically eat things alive.
Well, you can kill it first if you want.
But we appreciate the offer.
All right, then. What else would you like for such a delightful little trinket as that?
Well, I take a look at what else she has.
As we said, it's a lot of weird little things that float, little platforms, like wooden float platforms, flowers.
And while I'm just waiting for Father Mahali, I'm gonna pull Zeus out from under my helmet and just idly pet him. Zeus is the Torble, if you guys don't remember.
Does she notice this?
Yeah.
Okay, does she say anything?
No.
No.
It's just.
Well, I want to see what Malmbjorn thinks of all the stuff that's on display.
There's a bowl full of what would to our modern eyes look suspiciously like a bowl full of floating ping pong balls.
What are these, ma'am?
Oh, those are Rotjan eggs.
And what is a Rotjan?
Oh, Rotjans, you haven't heard of them? Well, they're just delightful little critters. They hatch out and then they bounce everywhere and then they get all big and you eat them.
So sounds like more livestock, Father, of some kind.
But you gotta keep them wet.
Well, normally that wouldn't be an issue in one of the Beskirix ships. I don't think we'll be able to.
Yes, I don't think
hold it for now.
Yeah, we would not have the means to keep it wet for long enough. We appreciate the offer, but we will have to pass.
I'm guessing I'm gonna politely signal to Father that we should, with a head gesture that we should probably just move on to the next one.
Yeah.
Thank you. Without knowing whether it's a male or a female, we thank you for your time, and
Move
I'm
on.
gonna move on, to the next one.
So, Matei, Boyo, now that you've had a little bit more time to peruse the additions that we've made to your inventories, we will note that the stall you're at seems to be full of trinkets that all look like little boxes or cups or containers and stuff like that. Vessels of all different varieties.
Well, if it's just little trinkets like that, I can't say there's anything I'd actually be interested in as Matei, just due to the fact that
he's a pretty minimalistic guy.
Yeah.
Apologies. I had to dip away to check out the dogs. They were going crazy.
Yeah, no problem.
At the risk of interrupting your turn, I'm going to make another look around. Do I see any stall that looks to be more, that have, to specialize in more textiles? Because I want to see if I can, I want to see what I can trade in for the toga.
You'd give away the toga that you were gifted by your liege lord? Oh, no.
Oh, I thought that was...
It's Malmbjorn, but still, like...
Well, I thought that was part of the spoils. I didn't know that was a...
No, those togas were individually gifted to you by the Zupan.
Oh, I thought those were spoils from somewhere.
You got, like, cloth and shit, but yeah, these are specifically, like, yeah.
Oh, okay, then. Well, disregard that, then.
Yeah, no problem, yeah. But, like, Malmbjorn, you have a lot of stuff. Like, it would all appear to be, like, dumb trinkets, combs, tweezers, yada yada, but like...
That's it. I don't know what I have. I don't know what I'm working with. That's our biggest issue right now, is our total inventory of what we have. Not all of us are historians and really know what someone of this time period would have.
You are a fantastically fastidious person about your hygiene. You have all of the things you would need to take care of yourself, probably extras.
And in this time period, I do not know what that would include.
Exactly the same thing it implies in the modern day.
Yeah,
Fascinatingly, the way we take care of ourselves has not changed over thousands of years.
The only difference is what we would call a toothbrush. They wouldn't have a brush made like ours.
Right, okay. Let's stick with this then.
Q-tips, they used ear spoons.
Okay, let's stick with this train of thought then. If I only have one of these things, I personally wouldn't want to trade it away if it helps me stay clean. But if I have multiple of them, fine. But I don't, I wouldn't know that my character had an ear spoon, whatever that is. I'm assuming it's a literal spoon that they tried to scrape earwax with. I really don't.
Yes.
So
they worked surprisingly well, actually.
So again, don't know what I have,
ear spoons
and how many of what, and how many. So this is something I need to know.
Yo, dog, can you take a breath for a second? Like you're like kind of getting up at it. We're not giving you anything specific. We're telling you to use your imagination here. And if that's not acceptable, there are many other things you can do to interact with the Schnells.
Okay.
Which brings us back to Boyo, because Boyo and Matei have been waiting at the stall for quite a while now.
Yeah, you were talking to him about what was there.
Yeah.
I wasn't here for it because I was paying attention to the dog.
Container. The stall that you're at is containers. Boxes, little jars, hinged things. Containers. I'm heavily interested. All the containers, yeah.
I'm heavily interested in little bottles.
Little bottles.
And boxen.
Yep.
And and things like that.
Yeah.
Especially given that I have some bags of spice that would be nice to dole out in little jars.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right,
And
so
and quills and pens that can be dipped in ink that needs a jar.
so this Schnell is sitting there as you came up. She's the one that said she could just lick the meat right off your bones. You're so adorable. So yeah, feel free to commence with the talkies. She asked you what you've got, so
Yeah, I'll let's see.
you are probably piecing together at this point that this is not a place where the Schnells sell things, but rather a place where the Schnells buy things.
Yeah.
Perhaps this is a cultural factor. You haven't been here long enough to notice.
Yeah. Let's see. They don't have hands such as, I would recognize. So
they use their lower
they
eye
use
stalks, yeah.
they use their eye stalks. So pens probably aren't interesting to them. But they seem to be huh?
Might be.
Might be, but they seem to be obsessed with eating. So the spices might actually be more interesting to them.
Oh.
Or might kill them. I don't know.
yeah, that's a thing because they're basically snail aliens.
Might
Snailians, if you will.
aliens, yeah.
Boo.
That popped in my head instantly, but I refused because it was a pretty easy pun.
Snailians,
Aliens. Yeah. So yeah, I suppose I'll pull out one of the dip pens.
One of the glass dip pens.
Yeah, the glass pens.
That's delightful. What do you put it in?
Yeah, that's exactly the problem. Sadly, just a bag.
Well, that sounds like it needs something special to put it in. Well, here, I've got some vessels around here, and maybe if you have a couple more of those things to put in them, I might be interested. What else you got in there? Well,
Nothing container. Nothing like a container.
Well, that's unfortunate. How about
nothing-
this? I
nothing that
got
looks
some
like
bags that I need to fill with things, and you seem to have some things you need to put into some containers. You pick something to put your stuff in, and I'll pick something to put and I'll put something to put into my stuff.
I suppose to humor her. I'm assuming her.
Yeah.
I don't know how many there are, but I will set out a series of dice sets. Because that sounds perfect.
Oh, I got 3 bags I can put these in. All right. And then she hands you back. It's a tall, oblong, egg-shaped box with a hinge on the back of it that opens up in your hands. It's longer on one side of the hinge than the other, so you can slide your dip pens into it and then just open up the little top.
Aw.
We're going to take away your dice sets. Give yourself egg-shaped dip pen holder. When you open it up, the hinge glows light blue.
Aw.
Yep. It's off-white in color.
Is it an egg, like an actual egg, or is it just egg shaped?
It's egg shaped. It's
Oh,
evidently
too bad,
not
'cause
an actual.
I would recognize a Fabergé.
Yeah, no. It's like you know those AirPod cases?
I do.
Yeah, it's kind of like one of those like ear earbud AirPod cases or whatever, but like a long egg-shaped thing.
So it's egg shaped, looking at the end, but it's long and thin.
Yeah. Well, have you ever
Okay.
weird to say this, you ever seen like a snake egg?
Yes.
They're like long. They're like weird
Okay.
and long and
Okay.
kinda cylindrical.
I get it.
Yeah.
Are you gonna put that on the sheet, or do I?
Feel free to put that on your sheet.
Okay.
So yeah, this is also a great time to talk to the Schnells if you want to. They're clearly very social.
Yeah, I'm bad at the like making conversation in character thing. Personally,
There's always time to practice.
especially being as tired as I am.
That's fair. Hey, Matei,
Yeah.
you got anything to ask the Schnells?
I'm gonna ask if this is all that they're trading, or if there's anything else available other than just containers.
Not at this stall. There are plenty of other stalls.
Then I'm
Some
gonna
stall.
head off. I'm gonna say thank you for your time, and I'd rather head off to a different stall.
All right. So
I'll
this
follow
stall-
along.
This stall has utensils. We're kind of going counterclockwise. This stall has utensils. This stall seems to have something akin to clothing, or at least cloth. This stall seems to have potted plants.
Wait, how are
This
you marking
stall-
the stalls? Am I just dumb?
We're bloobering them with the hold down button. Yeah.
With the
Oh, there it is.
Oh.
God, I couldn't fucking see that.
Yeah, we
Sorry
didn't
about
see that.
that. Yeah.
Okay, I can see it now.
All right,
Okay.
one more time.
So this stall seems to have utensils. This stall seems to have clothing or something resembling cloth, at least. This stall seems to have, what the fuck did we say was over here?
potted plants.
Potted plants. Thank you. So sorry. And seeds and shit. Gardening.
I'm
supplies.
highly interested in potted plants.
All right, roll over to the potted plants. Some of them are actively moving at your presence. One of them appears to have a mouth.
That is really
Intrusive thoughts. No.
gross.
It was a joke. God.
I know.
It's still gross.
It's still gross.
We actually missed it. So we're not even going to ask.
Never mind.
That intrusive thoughts.
I'll let the intrusive thoughts win like Meru. Come on. All right. All right. So, yeah, the potted plants and seeds and other small garden supplies are there. And as you enter, or as you come near, she goes, "Why, look at you two. Just cute little things. Have you been staying well fed? What have you brought?"
Well, we're here for you, Boyle. You're the one interested in the plants, so...
They are literally just a wide assortment of various alien plants, one of which appears to have a mouth. If you put your finger near it, it will snap in your general direction.
Well, is that one carnivorous? Does it eat meat?
Oh yeah, it eats plenty.
Interesting.
It eats what? What
It
did
eats
she say?
plenty. It eats
Plenty,
plenty.
okay.
Yeah. It eats plenty.
Huh.
Yeah, obviously everything else is just kind of like normal plants and stuff. Some of them actively move when you're near them, like lean away or lean forward or whatever. But that one has a mouth. So,
Yeah, not interested in that one, I don't
not
think.
interested in that one. She's got
Not after my joke.
She's got plenty of seeds.
A, not after Malmi's joke, and B, also I don't like plants that can eat me.
Well, that's fair.
Yeah, little shop of horrors.
Yeah, flashbacks.
Yeah, there we go.
But plants that wiggle and do movements are kind of fun, provided they're not dangerous.
Oh, none of this is dangerous, sweetheart. We snails don't like danger. Don't understand how you go flying around in the cosmos in your little craft jobs rolling about in the space and the vacuum. It seems mighty terrifying.
Sometimes.
That's why we use our wormhole tech to pop out. The portal gets you anywhere in the system in just the time it takes to go through.
Anywhere?
Anywhere. Why, I'll just have an appointment later tomorrow to go down and have tea with my friend over on the next planet over.
I'm surprised Boyle's not jumping on this right now.
Oh, it sounds intriguing.
Oh, I don't suppose any of you would be terribly interested in rudimentary technologies like that, though.
I am very interested.
My goodness. I didn't think I'd be meeting any nice little, what's the word? Intellectuals coming down here on my stall today. Welcome to my home. She gestures with her oozing hand at her shell.
That's funny. With her eye stalk.
No, with her oozing hand.
What?
They have hands that come out of the main part of their bodies that are weird and kind of just like stubby gelatinous stumps and stuff like that.
Oh, I didn't hear that before.
And their hands are always oozing, so instead they use their lower eye stalks to grab stuff with.
I didn't hear that earlier.
Yeah, sorry if we didn't make it perfectly clear. Yeah,
Oh,
they have hands. They're just they're not really good for touching like grabbing at stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That seems inconvenient. I'm sorry. I am so tired. I am so tired. Yeah, I lost it. Sorry.
No problem.
Brain is shutting off.
You were interested in wormhole tech.
Yes. Yes, very interested.
Yes. Oh yeah, go on, sorry.
No, I was gonna say, what can you tell me about it?
Oh, it's just rather simple technology. The wormhole sweeps over your body, and then it takes you to wherever you need to go. See, I'll show you. And then she reaches into like a pack laid on her shell, and then pulls out a little device, and with her eyeball at the end of the stalk that she's holding it with, she clicks on the thing, and then her body appears to spaghettify into a central point and then pop away without noise. And then
that is really cool.
And then with another pop, her body spaghettifies back into existence right in front of you in the exact same place where she left. Just popped over to the planet next door. Nothing big, totally safe.
Is that shareable?
We can trade for that, yeah.
Unfortunately, it does seem like most of our technologies aren't compatible with the wider universe. Probably something to do with all of y'all's propensity to involve yourselves in things far too quickly.
So you've tried it with other species, and I'm going to assume it didn't work out well.
Well, the Pyer tried to modify it at some point, but they say that they simply don't have the technology to do it, which is frankly quite ridiculous considering how simple the technology is. But all you fast movers with your multiple feet are always running around, hurrying over things, not thinking things through.
Can we use the wormhole tech to go somewhere real quick with you? That would be cool.
I suppose. Where you want to go?
What's the planet that you just went to? The next door planet? Is it safe for one of my species? Well, I guess I'm not sure you would know what my species is. But is it safe for a species other than your species?
Well, there's the dome. It should be safe for anybody who can be here.
Okay, then I'd love to visit the next door planet.
All right, well, I suppose you should hold my hand then.
And she holds out her oozing stump hand or what have you.
Well, I'll go ahead and just grab it. It's not going to bother me too much.
Roll a will.
Well,
Yes, roll a will. As your hand touches her hand, the ooze of it, as it were, the actual flesh of it, wraps entirely around your hand as though it were consuming it, and holds it with a suction kind of feeling to it. And she holds her other hand out to you, boyo. It's an extremely weird feeling, by the way, Matei. That's why we asked you to have a will, because we wanted you to have to avoid freaking
I bet
out.
it's a little bit like sticking your hand in muddy quicksand.
Kinda, but slimier.
Well, yeah. That's why. But it's still not going to bother me too much. I'm a peasant who grows up digging around in guts and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
don't
can't
care.
be worse than sticking my hand in a dead animal.
Boyo, again, it's gross, but you managed to get it. And then she clicks on the thing again, and from your perspective, because remember from your perspective before she turned into a spaghetti noodle and went into an unknown point, from your perspective, the world just flashes in front of you, and now you are in a completely different location. Above you, there is a great dome, it looks like, seemingly made of glass. The sun is dimmer. Outside of the dome, you see a barren gray territory of stone and sand. And on the inside, it's moist and wet, and there are other snails all around you. They're just talking to each other, hanging out, chilling.
That is fascinating.
That
And
was
then-
so cool.
And then just as quickly as you arrived, she snaps the thing, and boom, you're back in front of the stall again.
All right, that's cool as hell.
I really want to play around with one of those.
Oh, it's entirely safe, basic, rudimentary technology. We've been using it for over 2.6 billion years.
Good lord.
Who can teach me how it works?
Well, I suppose you could go to the Academy of Sciences, and if you could find an appropriate tutor, I'm sure he could tell you all about I'm sure she could tell you all about it. But unfortunately, many foreign species have been trying for thousands of years to find out how to master the basics of our technology, and it doesn't unfortunately seem like they're going to have any luck at it.
I mean, let's give it a shot, eh, boyo? You at least.
Can't hurt.
All right. You wanna... One moment, actually.
I still want to plant.
Yeah.
You just got to figure out something you can trade her for the plant.
The
Sorry,
what's going on?
We're fighting with our with the controls. Apologies. So you want to go to the Academy of Sciences? You say?
Yeah.
I'm afraid I'm a little too busy right now. It's the middle of the festival, don't you know?
We can always return.
Yeah. How long does the festival go for?
Oh, about 3.5 years, by our reckoning.
They move very, very slow.
Well,
Only
then I
just-
guess we'll just have to come back then.
We've only just gotten started. Well, I remember personally 43,346,203 years ago when we first made contact with the star.
How long
Very
have you
slow.
been around?
Me, personally? Oh, only a couple 100 million years. I'm still a youngster.
That might be why other people have trouble figuring out the wormhole technology.
They move too fast. Yeah, that's what she
Yeah.
said.
Yeah,
Yeah, they move
That-
too fast.
that's
so
way
eager,
fast.
just so eager to get things done so quick, you know?
Well, I'd say it's still worth a shot to come back in a few years.
By all means, the Pyer were lucky to be able to set up an embassy here. It only took 160 years to get the arrangements worked out.
That's really fast, isn't it?
Mind-numbingly so, indeed.
What if we start the process to get a human embassy set up?
Well, I don't think I'm the sort of person to ask about that, but I
Do
might be
you-
able to know some people who could point you in the right direction.
Would you be willing to do that for us?
Oh, well, it seems like we're making good friends here already. How about you just slide down after the festival's over and we'll sit down for a bit of tea and talk it all over, and I'll connect you to everybody important.
That sounds like a fantastic idea.
Bless your heart, I'm sure it tastes like candy.
Oh, God. Well,
I still want me a potted plant.
so get one.
Yeah, what sort of potted plant you want?
One that doesn't try to eat me.
She's only got one that'll try to eat you, so we mean,
Yeah,
you want a blue plant, you want a green plant,
something-
you want a red
something-
plant,
something green and viney.
green and viney.
Well, you want
Like,
something you can
It
eat?
hangs. No, I don't mind
I mean-
if it's edible. I just don't want to eat it.
Well, I'd recommend you take this one right here, she says as she hands over. It's, the sedum?
Yes.
Now imagine if the sedum leaves were longer and frondier, and when you touch them, they wrap around your fingers
Aw,
and gently hold your hand.
I like it.
Yep.
And she says, this one will be a great companion. You can keep it at your bedside. Just make sure that after you clip it, you get rid of the clippings. Otherwise, you'll have a lot more to handle.
Get rid of how?
Oh, I burn them.
Okay.
But you can also eat them.
You don't know if you, Boyo, can eat them. You just know that she says that she can eat them.
Yeah.
We saw what happened the last time a human
Yeah,
ate something.
Pull a Malmbjorn.
Malmbjorn, have you wandered over to them at this point, and are you watching him buy a potted plant? Because this would be very interesting.
Well, I wasn't, but I was waiting. I was waiting to see what stall we're at now. But
Actually, Father Mihaly and Malmbjorn, roll a perception check. We should have done this at the time. Sorry.
we're
Alright.
We're quite a bit away. We're literally the opposite end.
Doesn't matter. Malmbjorn, Mihaly, you can't help but notice that for at least a couple of minutes, this Schnell is talking to them, and then she reaches out and she grabs their arms, and then suddenly they turn into fucking noodles and disappear.
Excuse me now? What?
They come back a couple minutes later.
Okay then. What? I need explanation.
They turn into noodles like spaghetti, which hasn't been invented yet, but long noodles have been invented. They turn into noodles and disappear.
Father,
No, I don't know. No, I don't know if I was. No, sorry, I don't know if I was. If we were at all speaking to whichever Schnell is at the stall we're at, but regardless of whether or not we are, we run over to Moyo and Mate and be like, just trying to figure out what even happened.
Yeah, so Mate and Boyo, as you're getting your cute little frond huggy plant, Mihaly and Malmbjorn run over in quite a huff. Mihaly, respond as is appropriate.
What? I'm actually at a loss for words because I saw what happened and I don't know how to respond to it.
First you were there and then you weren't.
We were just on the next planet over.
I beg your pardon.
Yeah, we just traveled to the next planet over. They have this stuff called wormhole.
All the jokes aside, what exactly happened?
We traveled to the planet over, and then we came back.
I'm going to need you to tell us true now.
I am. I mean, I could tell you this 100 times, but it's going to be the same thing every time.
They're just messing with us, Father.
Yes. I am not
really
in the
funny
mood for
because
jokes at the moment.
This is a completely reasonable response from them.
Well, I mean, you don't have to believe it if you don't want to, but that
And
is
I
what
don't.
happened.
Are your friends okay? Are they all right?
Oh, they're just calling us liars.
Yeah, they're a little flabbergasted by the wormhole technology, as we were as well. That's very new to our species. We've not seen it before.
She shakes her head slowly.
Tut tut, youngins. You need to learn how to do some proper engineering.
That is true. That is true.
I guess we do.
Well, you take that lovely little thing there, and you come on to. How about this? It's on the house. Just make sure to bring me something special when you come back, okay?
Okay.
Absolutely.
You darlings, you take care of yourselves, and remember old Matilda gave you that lovely plant there. It should have the tracker on the side of it just in case it starts getting away from you.
She probably means it literally, but we're taking it figuratively.
Just remember, Matilda DeGros right there.
She points to the sign.
Yes, well, are you done, Boyo and Medi?
Yeah.
Good.
I'm just still, all I can think about is teleporting.
Yup.
Can you continue giving an explanation about what's on the rest of the stalls?
No, we can't, and we'll tell you why soon.
Hmm.
Are you gonna work for us, buddy? Come on, don't fail us here. Oh, 20 is failing us. Aha! Okay.
Oh no, it's
So-
Iron Man!
You have no idea how terrifying.
What?
this is going
I'm
to be.
sorry.
Big Iron Man.
So Oh my god, those fucking dogs are
Your
driving me
turn.
insane. Move, girl! No bark! Fucking gracious.
Second intermission, everybody. See you in a
No,
moment.
it's fine. They've stopped. So as you're just getting away, and the pardon, sorry, and the lady, the Schnell, sets up and wishes you well. You hear a big slamming noise, and then people in the square, remembering this was supposed to be kind of a crowded square, start screaming and scattering in all directions. As you look over here to Iron Man, you see it's not colored. It's not colored red and gold. We tried to get a silvery metal looking version, but it wasn't working for us.
Oh, you
But
want
it's
Warframe
silver.
then?
War
Yeah,
Machine.
more like Warframe, or
You mean-
really
You mean War
rather-
Machine?
War Machine, yeah.
more like the Iron Man Mark 1 that he uses to get out of the caves.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Gunmetal type color. So yeah, as he lands and people scatter, his thingy pulls up a thing. His armor has a shoulder mounted gun that pops up and points at you, and he says, in words that you can actually understand as Greek, like you're Greek, "Servants of the Zupon, you are to be taken in dead. I am serving this bounty."
Okay, then.
Mm-hmm.
I'm immediately on the defensive.
So we are
Father,
going
get
to
behind me
start
now.
up our turn order chart.
Oh,
Everybody-
we're doing combat all
Oh,
of a
this
sudden.
is combat. You are in
Oh,
combat
shit.
now.
Okay.
Yup. Remember, you don't have weapons.
Oh, crap. Okay.
2 seconds.
Well, this is a problem.
The plants behind us. Do they
What do you mean?
are they fast moving? Or any of them fast moving?
Like the potted plants?
Yeah.
They're plants.
They're potted plants.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking. Well, I was thinking about finding one that was particularly clingy. I don't know if you throw it at it and I don't know, start at least I don't know, improvised weapon. I was thinking like
we will say he's a 10-foot tall, 5-foot wide Iron Man. So
Oh, great.
yeah, he's like the war suit that Tony got out of the fucking of the caves with in the first movie. Like, he's huge, like giant motherfucker. Yeah. Vaguely humanoid shaped, kind of.
Father, go take cover now.
At once.
All right.
I'm over here now.
Well, go back to where you were.
Oh,
We're doing
okay.
things in turn order now. Okay. So it is.
Even though I'm not in the turn order.
Are you not?
Nope.
Oh.
The Hebrids are in there.
Oh. So we have no idea why we saw Hebrids and read Mihaly are our bad. That's all. Mihaly, what's your speed?
Oh, give me a second.
Yeah,
Need to
basic
check
speed. It's 6.
Checking my character sheet. Yeah, 6.
All right. So cool beans. It is the turn starts with Iron Man, and Iron Man, as you guys get into a defensive posture, clearly takes it that you guys are not going to turn yourselves in and be killed mercifully, and so the thingy on his shoulder points at Malmbjorn and goes click, 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 and he looks at it and reaches up and fiddles with it with his hand. Malmbjorn, it's your turn.
Okay. Everyone,
You do, in fact, have a shield.
It would appear that even his weapons do not work.
So, sorry, everyone scatter for now. Well, let's see. I am going to pass my turn, since he's aiming at me, to give the others time to scatter first, so I can, I don't know, block anything coming at them. But while I'm doing that, I'm going to look around for anything that may look like I can use it as a weapon. Do I see anything?
This stall, specifically this directly south of you, is explicitly full of utensils of all varieties. Be those cooking utensils, be those all sorts of things.
All right,
There are several long metallic-looking rods in there.
all right.
That sounds like a beating stick.
Yeah.
There are many things around that you can use as impromptu beating sticks. We'll totally give you that one.
Okay.
Metallic beating sticks sound pretty useful.
All right. Well, while I'm taking a defensive posture to block the others behind me.
Taking a defensive posture is a whole action. You are either going to get your beating stick or you are taking a defensive posture.
Well, I understand that. That's what.
Okay.
Okay, I'm taking a defensive posture while I'm telling the others, everybody else, to scatter.
Okay.
I mean, with pleasure.
Yeah, okay, then that's your turn. You're in defensive position. Mate, it's your turn. You've been told to scatter. Mate?
Mate.
Sorry, forgot to unmute.
Okay. We were worried for a second there.
I'm gonna throw the potted plant with the mouth at it on the dude.
We will remind you
That's quite a bit. That's a long distance.
Yeah, these squares are 1 yard squares.
Please don't.
He's all the way. Okay,
plant.
then I'm not gonna throw it yet. Sorry, I hadn't actually looked. I was reading a book. I
Please
didn't
don't
realize
throw a potted
exactly
plant.
how far away he was. I'm gonna ask Matilda for help then. Hey Matilda, can you give us a hand with this? I thought this was supposed to be peaceful.
It is. It's a festival. There's no way any of his weapons would work.
Then can we just ignore him, or is he allowed to pick us up and grab us and forcefully take us away from here? Because
he best not. This is a zone of peace, she says. Boyo, it's your turn.
I was going to say, in that case, I'm going to just ignore this whole combat.
Well, he best not. This is a zone of peace, she says. And Boyo, you were of course hearing this. You're right next to him.
That doesn't stop people.
Criminals exist. You know that.
I think I'm just going to kind of meander over to this side of the thing.
Get behind the potted plants.
Yep. And otherwise just kind of wait and pay attention.
A very classical and wise Boyo move. Mihaly, it's your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna move over here behind this stall, and I'm gonna try and get a word in with Matilda and say, hey, what do you mean he can't use his weapons or whatever she said?
Well, the shell field does it. She tells you as we move on to Iron Man. Iron Man, unable to use any of his weapons, charges or begins charging in the general direction of Boyo at a speed of 11 yards. In 1 second, he's moving. He's a very fast boy. Malmbjorn, as he's coming at you. Malmbjorn, It's your turn.
Well, I took a defensive posture, expecting something to actually be launched at us. 7. So I'm going. Oh man, I'm just going to cut close. I'm going straight for, I guess, the southern stall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I'm going to grab the biggest, heaviest looking object I could find that would be used as a weapon.
You'll have to do that next turn. You used your action to run to it. Matei, it's your turn. Malmbjorn is headed straight into action.
I'm just gonna keep watching, and I'll just stand right here and wait, and I'm gonna see what happens.
The ultimate cool under fire maneuver right here, dude. Like, everybody's taking cover. Malmbjorn's running to grab a weapon.
I'm just gonna stare him down.
Matei's over here like, bitch, come at me. I am so ripped right now.
How big is this guy again? And
he's like 10 feet tall.
Okay.
Not as big as
about 3 feet bigger than me.
He's like 5 feet wide. Like,
in metal, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna stare at him while he charges me.
All right, boyo.
I'm going to
Boyo.
ask. I'm going to ask Matilda if the field prevents physical attacks.
Well, no, I suppose it doesn't, but nobody has any weapons. Why would
Dang.
anybody be worried about a punch?
Can she not see him?
Oh, she can see him. She's just not... All of the Schnells see him running through the square. Everybody's scattering. The Schnells just don't seem afraid of him.
Only the Schnells. There's other aliens and species here. I'm guessing
Yeah, they're scattering. Yeah, they're scattering and running all over the place because he was all like, "I'm here to collect your bounty of taking you in dead," and now this 10-foot tall metal machine monster is charging through the square.
Okay, well, I think that was my turn, so...
Yep. So, Mihaly, it's your turn.
Okay, I'd like to see what's in this stall that I'm hiding behind.
That stall has a variety of various little dangly bits that light up in different colors. As you hide behind the stall, the Schnell there goes, "Oh my goodness, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to get out from behind there, but if you're interested, I'd love to see what you brought."
That will have to wait. I would like to not be seen by whatever this
Iron Man is.
Okay.
And she says in an almost snappy tone, "Why, young man, I have no business with you on whatever lovers you other species happen to get yourselves into. This is not my concern." And that will move on to Iron Man. You wish not to be seen. Well, I mean, my stall has nothing to do with your lover's squabbles, sir.
Oh wow.
So Iron Man will get here, right all up in your business, Malmbjorn, but he's still charging as you get to it. Malmbjorn, there is a big metal rod right next to you, and there is also a big metal dude right next to you. He is coming at you at full speed.
All right. Okay, I didn't ask this before. What kind of buckler do I have? Is this the one that I have to hold in my hand, or is this strapped to my wrist?
You don't have a buckler. You have a standard shield. Bucklers, by definition, are strapped to your wrist. But yeah, your shield's like the small war shield that you normally carry. The round shield.
Oh, okay, so I'm holding it. Okay.
Yeah. Same as in your picture. Do
I have time to pick up the rod and make an action?
We'll give it to you.
It's kind of a grab and swing deal.
We're about to say, we'll give it to you and say you can grab and swing, but you're gonna take a -2 to your effective skill level because you're in a clinchy moment here.
Well, that's expected. So that's exactly. I'm gonna grab it and swing at his head.
All right.
So,
Malmbjorn, feel free to roll your. We would be giving you.
Since it's
you're gonna wanna. Yeah. Just roll.
Okay. Now, do I need? So, remind me on the profession dominant skill group. Do I add 11 to?
Just roll. We've got the number for you.
Okay.
All right. We want you to now roll again, as we are rolling now on the critical hit table. Okay. Probably not going to give you anything special, but it's still nice. Critical success, 9. Yeah, normal. Roll 3D. We almost forgot hit location. We did forget hit location. 13. Which is the left leg. All right. So as he comes running at you, you grab, you swing, you hit him straight in the fucking leg. It's a good hit. Roll 3D for your damage. Sorry.
Oh,
Right.
worst time to critical success.
Yeah, right. Don't worry. That's still like 9 damage to his leg or whatever. Which means that we'll roll this.
If he's mid-charge, would that also like affect him in some way?
Well, that's what we're rolling for right here. So as you swing and hit him in the leg, he doesn't fall over, but he does go off track and slams into this thing, of which the Schnell behind the counter goes, "My goodness! Oh, now that is enough of that. Thank you very much." Matei, it's your turn.
Hey, Matilda, do you have any plants that eat metal?
Not in the stall right now, no.
Ah, bummer.
Would you be able to warp over? Cough, cough.
Boyo, it's your turn.
Good idea, though.
You there, Boyo?
Okay. Picking up where he left off, can you go get any?
Well, actually, let's...
Please.
I think I would have to uproot them to get them here that fast. What's going on? Why is everything in such a rush right now? What's this talk about bounties?
He's trying to kill us.
Oh my.
Mihaly, it's your turn.
I add on to what Boyo was, and I add on to what Boyo was saying. Let's see. I say hold on. Okay. He may not be able to use his weapons, but he can still attack us with his fists until we die. So unfortunately, he can do that, and he can destroy. Would Father Mihaly know the name Bazaar? Would that be a good place for this place? A good name for this place?
Yeah, absolutely.
He can
One might
destroy
even call it a bizarre bazaar.
So yes, he can still very easily kill us and destroy your bazaar. So I would if you want to prevent that, then I would highly recommend helping us in any way you can.
There's a lot of speech for 1 second.
Yeah. So we're just gonna move on. Iron Man is he steadies himself.
He'll probably respond later.
Like, oh, no, that's enough of that. One moment.
So he veered off. Did he fall over? Is he still on his feet? What are we talking about here?
One moment. Sorry, we're getting distracted by something.
He didn't fall over, no.
Oh, okay.
It was said during the...
Yeah, he veered off. So okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted to get specifics
On what veering off really meant.
I think he slammed into the booth.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's standing in the booth.
Yeah. That's kind of what I'm...
I mean, with all that weight behind him, I'm surprised he didn't destroy it.
Clearly, that booth is made of sterner stuff than he is.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, Iron Man steadies himself, and he does not care about the Schnell, who is telling him to stop busting up her thing. Instead, he grabs a big fat steel rod and swings at you, Malmbjorn. You are entitled to an active defense.
Yeah, well, yeah,
Dodge,
block
parry,
it with my
block.
shield if I can. How do I... Just a normal D3 then?
3d6, yeah.
Oh, yeah, 3d6. Oh.
You managed to block him with your shield. The whole thing is just a very clumsy affair, though.
On both sides.
Yeah, you're just kind of flailing around in this utensil shop right now, busting through everything. The shopkeeper's very displeased about the whole thing. Everybody's kind of looking on in confusion. What the fuck's going on here? Malmbjorn, it's your turn.
Now, we're awfully close. Are we considered within each other's spaces, or we got enough room to work here?
Oh, you're in beat the shit out of each other range. Do what you want, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
You are happily in the let's fuck each other up zone.
You are in prime shit-beating territory.
Yeah, go ahead, Malmbjorn,
You
do
are
what
exactly
do.
where you want to be.
all right,
Yeah, absolutely.
do I see anything that could be construed as a weakness to the suit?
His suit has hinges. You know, armor's weak points is hinges, or would be.
All right, then I'm gonna attempt to go for his arm joint with the weapon in it, the one with the weapon in it, if I
Are
can.
we talking like an armpit, or are we talking like an elbow joint?
Let's go elbow.
Elbow? Okay, that's considerably easier. All right, roll.
Oh God.
Rough day.
Yeah.
He'll block your swing with his big fat knobbly arm plate that he's got on one of his arms. And Matei, you're seeing Malmbjorn fighting a giant metal monster, man, and they're kind of just tearing everything apart everywhere they go.
Matilda, you might want to stop that big Iron Man. He seems intent on destroying the festival. I feel like that's bad.
God.
Uh-oh.
What the hell are you guys doing?
This is just such a funny mental image.
Like, we're just sitting here basically leaning against, like,
Yeah.
we're all just basically talking over a water cooler, just watching you two duke it out across the room.
Exactly
Like,
what we're thinking
Fucking
about.
flailing around like a couple of nincompoops. And we're just all over here talking over the water cooler. Yeah, this doesn't look so great. You know, things might be going a little wrong.
Matei, you're like a grizzled veteran from a previous war. You should probably be going in there, shouldn't you? Yeah, I guess I should, shouldn't I?
Well, no, see,
Funny how that works.
range. I'm not exactly an up in your face guy, and you know I had to give my weapons up to get here, so like I really can't do anything in this situation.
Casually
Actually-
talking over the sociology of the situation.
I actually have a question.
Yeah.
So, if utensils are allowed here, what about my knife? Just out of curiosity. And would the field have even recognized Matei's bow as a weapon?
Matei doesn't have his bow. Your knife is good.
It
It's under
did
6
recognize his bow as a weapon?
Yes.
That's interesting.
I mean, they're all-
Don't I technically have a little bitty knife too?
Everybody
Yeah,
has a knife.
Yeah, I would expect.
Well, then
you-
I should be good with that then.
I mean, do you want to fight an 11-foot tall metal giant?
Yeah,
with
these
a
aren't really
knife?
With a
combat.
knife in your hand.
Not directly.
This image, this overweight, pot-bellied, like orthodox fucking priest coming out with a knife in his hand, like he's gonna shank you.
Well,
Some
clearly
Be
I
gone with
would.
the devil.
Well, clearly I would not be charging him.
Be gone with the devil.
I do
This
have
gets
something
funnier
in
and
mind,
funnier
and
to
it
think
is
about this
not a
scene.
direct assault.
This scene is just funnier and funnier the more we think about it. Oh shit. Oh man.
Okay,
That's
anyways.
funny. Boyo, we believe it's your turn now.
I'm just hoping I can convince Matilda to go see about that plant.
The plant that eats metal?
Yeah.
No, she'd have to tear it out of the ground. It would kill it in this amount of time.
Oh.
She said that earlier.
Oh. No, I heard uproot,
Yeah. She'd have to uproot him. She
But
would kill him.
but I didn't hear anything about killing it.
Oh, so it is looking like that is out of the option. She couldn't do it fast enough.
I don't know what else I can do.
Start hucking shit. I don't know.
I don't want to draw attention onto me. I'm squishy.
Shouldn't we help Malmbjorn?
Uh,
Yeah, but I don't want to get into the fight.
I mean, yes, we should, but how?
Oh man.
Well,
I don't know.
Mihaly,
Dog
you have
pile.
a knife. Mihaly, it's your turn. You were talking about your knife.
I'm gonna shank a
Yeah,
bitch.
well,
I'm gonna shank a heretic.
Rolling
okay.
this 11
How do I drag my character with that arrow thing? Because I forget how many spaces I can move.
Isn't that right click?
Hold down the right mouse button while you're dragging him with the left mouse button.
Yeah, that just
Hold
moves
on.
my entire screen when I try that.
So start dragging him.
And
Oh, there we go.
then put down.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Okay. Now he's entirely. Hey, how tall are these fountains?
Like 2 feet tall. At the rims, the middle thing is, like 10 feet tall.
Enough to get maybe some leverage.
It's like
Okay,
a fountainy
so
looking thing,
I'm gonna sneak behind the fountain.
Ooh, okay.
Are you gonna literally jump on the back of this 10-foot tall giant with a kitchen knife?
No, sure. Malmbjorn, let him cook. Malmbjorn, let him cook. Okay.
Yeah, but that will end my turn.
Mihaly has made his move. We don't know what he's doing, but let him cook. We're all about this. We're exceedingly curious now. Fucking fat Orthodox priest coming up, like sneaking up behind the second. Shake this motherfucker real good. We're gonna shake you good, like in a prison bathroom.
Look, I am not saying not to do it.
No, we're fascinated. We want to see where this leads. All right, Iron Man is. Oh, sorry. We're gonna move this Schnell over here, who's trying to stop him, obviously, from tearing apart her thing. And as she reaches out for him, Iron Man will use his attack instead to attack her. And he will swing out. She isn't even trying to defend herself in this case, so he'll swing out and punch her in the shell to no damage.
Oh wow.
Yeah, she doesn't even move. And when that happens, you hear all of the Schnells go, oh my word, God, my goodness, and other such, things as that. Now
Golly
they
gee,
all...
golly gee willikers.
Golly gee willikers, what is going on? That is hardly called for. The whole entire... Now all of a sudden the Schnells appear to be taking this very seriously. Malmbjorn, it's your turn. He just punched the shopkeeper.
What kind of what kind of helmet is he wearing? Does he have like exposed eyes or anything?
No, he's entirely covered in metal. It doesn't even look like a human face. You know, it looks
Is-
like some weird. You know,
Yeah, I was
I'm
gonna
going
say,
to try
is he a robot
to.
or a man in a suit.
it would look like a robot to you.
Okay.
Well, to us,
Yeah.
it would look like a robot. Yeah.
I don't know if it's possible, but if it's possible, I'm going to see if I can move. I'm gonna. What's the word? I'm going to try to maneuver myself in a way that I can knock him off balance or stagger him backwards away from the let's see. Come on.
You're trying to shove him. is what you're
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
All right, yeah. Roll a shove. You're just trying to get him. You're just trying to get him out of her stuff, right?
Shove him
Okay.
just back outwards. So just a
Yep,
3.
Roll it. Yep, 3d6. It's quite a handy dandy shove you got right there, even against an 11-foot tall motherfucker. Sadly, he is a little bit taller, so what you do is you only push him like right here.
Okay.
Yeah, but you pushed him away. You know, he's not in punching distance of the shopkeeper anymore. So that's good. Matei, this is starting to kind of devolve into a bar fight. You've seen a few in your time.
Yeah, pretty much.
What do you want to do here?
I'm not sure I'm gonna do. You know what? Hey, Matilda, he just smashed her. You guys should really stop him. And that's what I'm gonna do.
Boyo, you got any idea?
Wouldn't that count as like a taunt? Not a taunt, but a suggestion or something like that? I don't know.
Your suggestions have been noted.
Okay.
I'm gonna let him cook. I'm gonna see what
Alright.
I'm gonna see what the other Schnell has to say about it or has to do about it.
Well, let's see what Mahali is going to do
And
first.
and yeah,
Because
and
you
the
gotta say,
and the priest.
and the priest, yeah, you gotta say, Mahali, we don't know what you're doing over here, but oh man, we're
Liking
looking
it.
forward to seeing it. We're liking what's
Okay.
going on here. Yeah, so it's your turn now, man. It's doing
Liking the cut of your
Mahali
jib.
things. Yeah.
Okay, he is still very much focused on Malmbjorn. I move here and end my turn.
Okay. We're gonna have you.
Actually, no. Hold on. While
Yeah.
I'm here, can I see what his back looks like?
Metal, armor.
No obvious weaknesses?
The era of plate and mail has not yet come upon Europe yet, so we would like to say he just looks like a man covered in armor. But he has hinges and shit like that, just like anybody. If anybody would be the weakness, it would be there.
No hinges in the back?
No. Well, like at the waist or what have you, you know. But
I was really hoping that you
Yeah.
that you were going to climb up that
Yeah.
that fountain and jump on top of him. I was
yeah, honestly, we're still in total suspense here. We have no idea what your plan is. Like,
Okay. Well, I had
Very
two
curious.
ideas, and that just knocked out one of them.
all right.
And I tried to I tried to shove him in that direction, but it didn't work.
So, between Mihaly and Iron Man, this Schnell lady says, "Well, that was completely uncalled for, you brute!" And then out from her mouth comes it would look like a long tongue, basically, and it wraps around his arm, and at the end of it is. You ever seen the end of a squid tentacle?
Yeah, with
diamond shaped.
the tooth suckers and the diamond shaped end.
Yeah, with hooks and shit on them.
Yeah.
Yeah, the end of her tongue looks like that.
Ugh.
It's a big, long, like gelatinous looking frog tongue looking thing, or like a squid tentacle, and at the end it's just covered in spikes and grindy bits.
Oh, wow.
And it wraps around his arm, and he holds it against it.
I was kind of hoping.
Wouldn't she be part of the turn order now?
She goes between Mihaly and Iron Man.
Okay.
I was
Okay,
kind of
so
hoping-
she has them kind of in a lock.
Let Boyo talk.
Sorry.
I was just gonna say I was kind of hoping she would be like a sea snail, and it sounds a little bit like it.
They
That's what I was expecting. I was expecting like venom or something.
Because sea snails, there is a species of sea snail that is
The cone
the
snail.
most,
Yeah.
huh? The cone snail.
snail.
Yeah, that is the most toxic thing on Earth. It's insanely venomous and
If that
will.
thing stings you, you will.
You are dead.
There's
are
no
dead in
antivenom.
minutes.
No,
you're dead
there is no
before-
antivenom.
You're dead before you even make it like to somewhere to be treated.
Yeah.
You're dying.
Fast.
You're just gonna die. Yeah, it's true. So Iron Man, now locked in combat with now 2 forces, is going to
Roll
double
really
down.
good.
He's gonna double down. He's gonna turn his ass toward Malmbjorn, trying to ignore the Schnell. And since he's moving toward her, he doesn't have to compete with her to move toward her. And he is going to basically leap at you, Malmbjorn, knees first. Malmbjorn, you're entitled to a block or a dodge, we suppose. We would recommend you try to dodge.
That's exactly. If he's going knees first, I'm going
He's
to try.
jumping at you, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to try to dodge. Hopefully, reposition myself to get behind him. Maybe. Hopefully, I don't know. So yeah, I'm gonna. How far is a dodge maneuver?
You will move 5 feet if you succeed.
Okay.
If you
This
move
is-
to here,
Yeah.
Yeah. So you may move here. God damn it, one moment. Or here.
Yeah.
You may move up 1 square in any one of those directions. Feel free to reposition yourself.
Perfect.
And he will move here. As he was going to try to smash
Oh.
you flat.
Crap. That
Sorry. Here.
ooh, that makes things a little harder for me.
but
Did you
better
just
for
move?
Malm.
I mean, you're still within your speed away. You can still move and attack, hypothetically.
That's not. I'm more concerned about him seeing me.
Well.
He's still facing this.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
He's still facing away from you.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're good.
Okay,
Yeah.
never mind.
Malmbjorn, it's your turn.
All
At
right.
least for now, you're good.
Yeah, I am going to counter and do the same thing. I am now going to jump on him and try to grab him and restrain him.
Oh shit, dog! Ooh, okay,
It's getting
roll,
real.
roll. Let's go. It's getting real here, dude. This is real. Okay, roll for it.
Oof,
All right.
cutting it close.
Not
Ow.
shuck him like an oyster.
Damn.
Okay. So, oh man, we're Malmbjorn, roll a dexterity real quick.
Okay, give me a sec. I just want to see, what do I got? Okay. Come on, come on. Oh, I just made it. Oh,
Okay. So as you try to leap
Ooh.
on top of him, his left hand, the one not taken up by the Schnell, reaches out and just grabs at you by the fucking neck. Fortunately, he only manages to grab at your armor and now is holding you in a grapple. So he is being grappled by the Schnell, and you are being grappled by him. You are in midair. He's holding you off the ground.
matey, get your ass in here!
And on that note, Matei, it's your turn.
Yeah, you look like you
Stand-
got it.
Standing with Boyle by the water. Standing with Boyle by the water cooler, petting one of the plants.
Wow. Wow. Okay.
I think the Schnell are going to handle this. He's attacked the Schnell, so I don't think we have anything to worry about.
I have a feeling that's probably true, but also a lingering fear that it's not.
That's
Boyle,
why I'm
no, it's
staying
your
over
turn.
Exactly.
here.
And we imagine, Boyo, you take your turn to say what you just said.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I have a feeling they'll take care of it. I'm just gonna stay over here just in case not. You know?
Wow, y'all are useless.
You're
Indeed.
keeping him busy, man. He's onto the ropes.
You got him on the ropes. You got this.
Okay, just to be just to be clear, he does have weaknesses in the joints of his arm, right?
Well,
I mean, in so much as any piece of armor does.
He has joints in his armor.
It's a
Which
stone.
Are weak points in armor.
Yeah, joints are weak points in armor. We don't know what else
That
to tell
doesn't
you about.
necessarily mean you're gonna do anything with that tiny knife, but
But good effort. Good effort.
yeah.
Fucking
No,
sneaking up
let's
to shank
but,
this fish
well-
from behind.
The knife breaks.
Remember,
No, just let him cook. Let him do his thing.
Remember-
Come on, guys.
hydraulic lines run through the joints.
Well, that's assuming that's how it works, but yeah.
Or power lines, or whatever is
Okay,
motivating.
Yeah, let him do his thing.
Well-
It's your turn.
No, you didn't know any weaknesses in the back of his armor,
He's just
and at this,
the back of his knees, his waist, that kind of stuff, his neck. Anywhere that moves.
I don't think I'm gonna reach his neck. So I'm gonna try this.
Back of the leg. I don't know. I'm just throwing shit out.
No, actually, I'm gonna try and free Malmbjorn. I take my little knife, and I inspect his arm for weaknesses, as noted before. I see a little gap in the armor. I take it and I jam it straight in there.
into his elbow or something.
Yeah.
All right, roll.
Roll low.
God be with me.
Oh my god.
Hey!
Hey, that is.
Where are
Really?
my
And-
rolls like that?
And he's busy, so he didn't see you coming. And he. One moment. He does not drop. He chooses not to drop Malmbjorn as you come up at him. So roll.
Well, I'm
your
sorry. What is that?
damage.
I'm sorry. What is that thing you just rolled there?
That's the damage you did, I'm guessing?
No,
that was us
that's him making a
rolling if he-
decision.
Yeah, that's him making a decision.
Oh, okay.
He chooses not to drop Malmbjorn as he notices you come up behind him.
Shit.
So
No, that's okay.
Roll your damage. Sorry, only 1d6. We'll let you take the 5 there.
Okay, I don't know how to roll only 1D.
You just click the D6.
Yeah, just click the d6.
Instead of the number, you actually just click the D6.
Well, you took a 5. You got 5.
Okay.
And then you did not hit one of his lines. We're sorry.
Crap.
Yup. Sorry. No, it was a perfectly valid thing to try to consider. You didn't, unfortunately, hit the right
Well,
spot.
you see, now you can start digging it around in there. If you got through, you can now dig it around in there.
But
Alright.
the knife
from his
is
pad.
in there, right?
Oh yeah, the knife is in his inner elbow. Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm probably about to be bitch slapped by him, or something.
So one of the Schnells over here. Tilda can move this way.
No.
One moment.
Yeah,
This
there's a whole
particular
bunch of them.
This particular Schnell over here actually does not go over her stall. She crawls along the wall to get to where she is, so she is horizontal presently. Just so y'all know. So, funny enough, her image is more like this right now. Because they're like over 10 feet tall in their shell. So as that happens, Matilda is on her way, but this one and this one both also attack with their radula. And Iron Man now can make a decision. He lets go of Malmbjorn so that he can knock the first Radula out of the way and catch the second Radula coming at him. Malmbjorn, you are officially free. Iron Man's turn. Iron Man is holding a Radula in one hand, his left hand, and his right arm is held down by another Radula, and he decides to, with the holdy Radula, make a portion of his armor pops out, and then it goes click, click, click. Malmbjorn, it's your turn.
None of
no
his
weapons for him.
Working.
that, for the record, was his retractable vibroblade.
Oh,
No Assassin's Creed Hidden Blade for him.
all
No,
right.
his hidden blade didn't work.
All right. Again, this time I'm going to attempt to tackle him to knock him prone on his back. Just knock him to the ground. Full,
Okay, roll it.
Oh,
It's a quick contest, so he could hypothetically critically fail. Just saying. He's not going to critically fail. You do not succeed in pulling him to the ground. But we want to establish there was a mechanical statistical possibility of you doing it. Just put it out there.
again, my own skills are failing me. What's wrong?
Matei,
Wiggle the knife.
it would appear as though Matei was, for the record, correct. The Schnells are taking quite a bit of attention.
Yeah.
Matei over here, just like...
You got this.
Yeah, the cheering section. Matei and
Matei, you
Boyo.
there?
He's
on
gonna cheer him on. Yeah, he's gonna cheer him on, I'm sure. As am I.
Boyo, you too?
Yep. We're the cheering section.
All right, Mihaly, it's your turn.
Malmy.
Wow, thanks for nothing, guys. Here's a really strange, here's potentially strange request.
Wiggle
Can I try?
the knife.
Well, I'll do that if this request gets blocked. Can I try like a tag team maneuver with Malmbjorn?
Father Mahali is fucking in the ring.
Okay, so you want to try to pull him to the ground too, or?
Here's my idea. Is
all right.
I still have my toga in my inventory, wrap that around his leg, and pull on it while Malmbjorn tries again to push him down. But I don't know if you'll let me do that.
So basically what this will be is Malmbjorn will get to roll another strength check. Because for your turn. So Malmbjorn, roll your quick contest of strength check. You get another chance because Mihaly is fucking with this guy's leg.
Okay, so that's another 3d6.
Yep. Just basic contest.
Oh, well,
We are sorry.
Damn it.
well, my strength. I mean, it's lower than my strength, but it has to be lower than his.
Well, you have to beat him in a contest.
Oh, I see what that. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so he rolled and you rolled higher than him, which means that he wins.
Damn.
Basic stuff. It's
But surely me catching his leg with my toga would have helped some, right?
And by help, it gave Malmbjorn another chance to push him to the ground. Yes.
Yeah, that help was the roll. It wasn't like an addition.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because remember, instead of you rolling to bring him to the ground with your strength, your assistance gave Malmbjorn the chance to pull him down with Malmbjorn's strength.
Yeah, you basically gave me another turn.
Gave him another action. Yeah.
Oh well, that didn't work.
Again, there was a very real statistical possibility that would have worked. It was a great idea. That being said, now we reach the Schnell turn, and things grow a bit more morbid.
because this is inspired by the cone snail.
Yes.
Boy, yes. So you know how we've established that Iron Man's arm has been locked in this radula for several seconds now?
Yeah.
Well, each second the Schnell has gotten closer and her face closer and closer to his arm. Now her face is up against his arm, and her jaw stretches open because she doesn't actually have a jaw. She has no bones. And completely encapsulates his entire fucking arm. If you've ever seen a video of a cone snail killing
I have, yeah.
Yeah,
the thing they sting with is like a
harpoon.
Fishing harpoon. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
swallow them whole.
And then they pull it into this giant fucking mouth that they take from this tiny little hole that the harpoon's coming out of into this big fucking open maw, and then they just slurp it around the fish and pull it into themselves. And that's what's happening here, except that here there are multiple Schnells on the job, and now Matilda is in range. So Matilda fires off her radula. He can't block, so it wraps around his head. This one right next to Malmbjorn had been dodged for a radula, but now she'll just grab at his other leg with her big stumpy arms, which slurp and suction over his right leg. Mihaly, you're at his left leg. And this one, with her radula still in his hand, proceeds to cover his entire fucking fist with her mouth. You hear... Sorry, go on, Boyle.
I'm fascinated as fuck by this. I'm paying rapt attention.
Yeah, Boyo, we'll call that your self-control roll. You can have an action next turn if you want. But yeah, Boyo over here like, oh my fucking god, this is brilliant.
This is really cool to me. Because I know all about cone snails.
Yeah.
Dealing with the ocean.
So Iron Man, he's
Hey, my turn got skipped.
Oh. Sorry.
Yeah.
No, it didn't.
Remember, you gave it to me.
You gave your turn to Malmbjorn.
My last turn, that was.
Yes,
Yeah, that was it.
You fucked with Iron Man and gave gave Malmbjorn an attempt, and then it was the Schnell's turn.
The Schnells
my
aren't listed.
previous turn, I gave it up.
We haven't
Now I
gone a
have a
full
new
round
turn.
yet. No, we
This
haven't.
is
No,
your next-
you don't. No, you don't.
I'm
We haven't-
You are
confused
at
then.
the
Just keep
you
going.
are at the end of the rotation after your turn, which was helping Malmbjorn with Iron Man, is the Schnell's turn, and now it's Iron Man's turn.
Okay, just keep going.
Okay. we haven't had a full rotation set. So Iron Man, in a wild display, apparently doesn't see that he is held down here. He's got a leg left, so he's going to go for it. In which case, he has two targets, and Mihaly, you have given him considerably less of a fight, so he's going to kick at you.
Uh-oh.
So yeah, Mihaly, you are on his legs, so you're in kicking distance. You are entitled to an active defense.
36, right?
Tell us if it's a dodge, a parry, or a block.
You're going to want to dodge.
Yeah.
Okay, dodge it is. We are sorry, Mihaly, that is not a 9, which you needed to roll that or below.
Crap.
So we are going to roll for his hit location table, which is a 12. And that hit location table being a 12 means that he is kicking at your left arm. Be fortunate that we didn't get an 11. That was your groin.
That would have been bad, yes.
He's a
That
man
was
of
very
the.
bad.
He's a man of the cloth. He's not using it.
That's not true. The Orthodox Church did not enact that until the 1800s.
I was joking. I kind of figured.
Yeah, that's where they became particularly prudish.
Yeah. Generally speaking, though, it's even to this day, if an Orthodox priest gets married before his ordainment, he gets to have his family and children. Yeah, so like they've been doing that the whole time. No Catholics around here. Yeesh.
Mihaly, you take 14 damage to your left leg.
Oh,
Ouch.
I thought you said left arm.
Left arm.
Was it? Oh,
Yes.
left arm. Sorry. No, left arm. Sorry. Yes,
That
you
is-
were on his left leg.
That
My
is
bad.
crippling damage.
Oh,
Yeah, your arm has half of the hit points that you have, and your hit points are directly are your meat.
oh, that's not good.
You might have just lost.
How many hit points does your arm have?
Because 14's a lot.
It has half of your meat.
Oh, that'd be about 5 or 6.
6, rounded up. Okay. So he does more than twice the meat of your arm in one blow. So we need you to now roll a health check. So just 3d6. You're rolling your health or under. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Father
Is-
Mihaly, there's a bone sticking out of your arm in a very nasty looking fashion.
Oh.
It's spilling blood all over the place. You have a major wound. We are going to also now need you to roll another health check to stay conscious.
Oh, crap.
You are conscious. Congratulations, Mihaly. You are able to act next round if you get one without just rolling on the ground screaming.
My condolences
Malmbjorn.
for being conscious through this.
Yeah, no, this
You
is
might
a
have
bad day.
preferred to be unconscious.
Boyo is absolutely right. Malmbjorn, you just saw the Father Mihaly get kicked in the arm. You can, as a medic, confirm that is a very broken arm. You've seen this condition before.
Maybe first
Don't
hand.
even need to roll a diagnosis roll. You've seen this condition before. You're pretty sure his arm is broken.
All right. In an intense rage, I'm just gonna, Father, I'm gonna be take the metal rod I have that I got from the stall and attempt to just with both hands jam it into the neck joint of this guy while he's restrained.
Oh, okay, we like this. All right, roll. Neck is at a -5 effective skill level.
Oh, come on, dice.
Liking this.
Roll like 3 ones. Come on. Ugh.
So we have good news for you because you are such a badass that still counts as a critical hit. So we're going to need you to roll a 3D again for your critical success table.
Okay.
11. Sadly, that's just normal damage, but you still get to roll 3D -1
All right,
for your
3D.
damage.
So 15 damage.
Oh, what a time, buddy!
Oh,
What a
What?
time! That's what we've been waiting for right
What?
here. All right, now we're gonna roll a special thingy. Oof! And as you just come slamming down with this thing into his neck joint, roll a dexterity real quick.
Dexterity.
General flatline dexterity. We're going for your DX
Oh,
and below.
ignore that. That was the wrong dice.
It's D8s.
No problem. No, it happens.
Oh, what the fuck?
What is your dexterity?
My dexterity is 15.
Oh, yeah, then you're fine. So as you slam it in, you manage to get your face out of the way as a jet of steaming fluid spurts out of his neck
hydraulic
crease.
fluid.
Oh, yeah. You don't know at the time, but all of the players know what that is. And you hear his armor go all of a sudden. Matei, it's your turn. Matei, are you there? He fell asleep on us.
oh, for God's sake.
Probably reading.
Matei.
Matei.
Every time with him.
Matey.
Fucking time. in the middle of battle. He's a sleepy motherfucker. We're telling you.
Well,
all right. So
he
in
likes
that
to
case,
read his books on his phone, and I think that just makes him really sleepy.
yeah, we think so too.
Why is he on mute? Or why are we on mute?
We're not. He's just really sleepy, and the boy can sleep through anything. He literally slept through all 3 dogs barking while laying on the couch in here.
Yeah. It's.
I mean, they were
sleepy
going
motherfucker.
nuts, and he slept right through it.
Didn't even notice. Yeah. All right. So Mate, we'll assume, just sits at the water cooler and watches all of this go on with rapt amusement. Boyo, it's your turn. Malmbjorn just scored a hit.
Yeah, this is all very impressive. I'm
Very
just
helpful you
hanging
are.
out with some plants. I'll pet a plant.
Yeah.
My
Just sit there and pet your sedum.
I'm gonna pet a sedum. Cause there is literally nothing I can do to help. I think they've got this on lock.
Molly, your arm is super broken. You are conscious for it. You may act.
You may want to run.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that here. Bye-bye.
Oh, wait.
Wait, what?
Okay, no, keep going.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Just gonna stumble off.
In fact, and while I do, I'm gonna, you know what, am I even, okay, what's in this stall?
That's the
This
first one I stopped at. That's the one with containers, I think.
containers, yeah, this is all about containers.
Like boxes and
Oh,
bags.
damn.
Jars,
Oh, damn,
vessels.
nothing I can use to wrap around my arm then.
Yeah, the
It's probably-
textiles is actually the one in the opposite direction. It's in the north. It's northeast of you.
Yeah, the cloth is where you'd want to go. But of course, there were things in the way, so we don't blame you.
You still have the expensive toga. If
Yeah,
you hide.
I'll just wrap that around my arm to attempt to stop sleep, and that ends my turn.
and try not
roll,
to pass out from pain.
Roll a medicine, let's say. Yeah, let's just roll your thing.
3d6.
You're throwing an impromptu tourniquet on yourself here.
Oh, you serious?
We are sorry, Mihaly. It's just too much. You've never been in a situation like this before. You can keep yourself together enough to get out of here, but the forethought and the coordination required to put a tourniquet on yourself is just not there right now. We're sorry, man.
Crap.
But don't you worry. For the Schnells are here to save the day as Matilda finally gets to Iron Man and ties down his last leg. And then as this one Schnell over here says, "Oh, dearies, you get yourself out of here. We'll take care of this rabble-rouser." Iron Man has one option that he can do here. Actually, one option. So we're going to play it.
He doesn't do well at it.
So you hear an ear-splitting hissing noise as something on his back pops open and starts shooting flames, which launches him and all 4 of the Schnells far into the air and off until, the next county or whatever.
That's not good.
By the way, he's surrounded. You may want to rethink that. He's surrounded by a cloud of vaporized hydraulic fluid.
Yeah.
He would go up like a Roman candle.
Yeah.
He would explode.
Which is why Malmbjorn needs to roll a dexterity.
Oh, okay.
Oh, good thing I didn't stay with you then.
Oh, baby, though! Malmbjorn
That's a
is just
beautiful
like,
roll.
nope, I am out of this. I
Yeah,
am fucking
I'm
done
outie.
with this.
He started he's spraying liquid all over the place. I almost got hit with that shit, then it all caught fire. Malmbjorn, you successfully throw yourself to the ground off of this guy as fire gouts everywhere. You're on the ground by the time the explosion happens, meaning that the heat washes over you, but then goes upward. You're fine. Congratulations. The fight is over. You have survived your first bounty hunter assassination attempt.
But not without certain injuries.
Is he?
Not without
An
injuries.
exceedingly broken arm. Like, that arm is broke as fuck.
Yes, and I would like some help here, please.
Is the bounty
Malmbjorn.
hunter dead or alive or incapacitated? And what's the status of him?
He has left the encounter.
Okay, he fled. Okay. Wow.
No, he didn't flee.
He exploded.
Activated his jump jets, and because the hydraulic systems were not properly aligned anymore, and he was weighed down by several thousand pounds of giant snail trying to progressively devour him, his guided system didn't function properly, and he went flying off into the next county.
Okay.
He also would be exploding
On
because
fire, like
he's
all over the
surrounded
place.
by
Yeah.
vaporized hydraulic fluid. Like, that shit's flammable. He would be exploding right now.
Yeah. So
It would be
yeah,
bad.
it's very much a bad scenario. He's not anymore in the encounter.
All
The
right.
encounter's done. You guys did win, for the record.
Uh,
This was a victory on your
Sweet. I immediately going to attend Father and begin triage.
Beautiful.
Please,
Beautiful.
Malmbjorn.
Wonderful. So we're gonna go to your skill groups real quick. Your medicine is there, so we know what your medical skill is.
Yeah.
You're going to want to try to roll at a 13 or below, in this case, Malmbjorn.
Oh, don't fail
Try
me now.
multiple times if you have to.
Well, yeah, we're not
Please.
Save the arm.
Damn it. Can I roll?
Malmbjorn. Actually, what you need to do right now to roll is you need to roll a health check to stay conscious because you're under 0.
Okay, I'm gonna roll. What?
How did I
What?
roll so bad?
What do I want to roll to stay conscious?
3D.
3D.
Roll under
I know
your
what
HP.
number.
You're rolling under your health.
It's
All
on your
right.
character sheet.
Crap.
We
What's
believe that is under your health. You stay
Oh wait,
conscious.
HT. Okay, just barely.
Yeah. You stay conscious.
Alright.
You're barely conscious through this. Malmbjorn is doing his best. You do recognize that he's trying and he's doing all the right things. The problem is that your fracture is
Really bad.
what was the word for that, boyo? Really horrific? Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
one.
So do I
So
get?
Malmbjorn,
I'm going to try again. I'm going to keep
Malmbjorn,
going.
try again.
Keep going as we get this. Alright.
Beautiful. You got that you got the tourniquet around. He has stopped bleeding. Okay? That's great. Mihaly, roll another health check to stay conscious.
Might be better if you don't.
I'm still conscious.
He's still conscious, baby. I mean, he's holding on. We are, for the record, having to do this every round because you're fighting to stay conscious while Malmbjorn's tending to you. Malmbjorn, you will now want to at least put his arm back together and reset the bone, or put the bone back in him.
At least not out of his skin.
It's pointing out. Yeah, right. You want it to not be pointing out anymore.
So so I'm going to. Okay, so triage is done. I'm going to be doing my full medical thing. So
Okay, but first I'm probably gonna want something to bite into so I don't scream.
all right.
Unless that doesn't matter.
I shoved
Well,
my
actually,
bone.
first what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to roll another 3D to stay conscious.
Okay. Still conscious.
He is.
I'm
He's
going
got
to.
the power. He's got the power of faith on his side.
That
but let me know
staying
that.
power.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
Yeah,
I'm
holy
gonna
shit.
shove my bejeweled bone comb into his mouth and bite down
Okay.
on this. 3,
Okay,
2, 1. Just
Uh,
push the.
that
That 8 was the thing. So yeah, Malmbjorn is able to reset your bone. While he's doing that, you're going to also need to roll 2 health checks.
Oh, 2. Okay.
Yes, you're going to have to roll 2 now.
All right. Roll number 1.
You are undergoing a major medical procedure while conscious, which requires another roll for it.
Okay.
So yeah, that's your first one, just to remain conscious.
Okay.
And now roll your other one. You are conscious through this. My God, Mihaly.
Toughen it out.
The pain, it's not going to cause you PTSD. Congratulations.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, no, this is what Boyo meant when he said, in some ways it might have been better if you passed out.
Yeah.
Because if you
Yeah.
were passed out, you wouldn't have to roll that.
You might want to just let yourself sleep.
All right,
Yes.
Malmbjorn, now you have to bandage it. You've got the bone in place. You need to bandage and splint it.
All right,
Yes.
I'm assuming that's part of my kit based on because of what I have, but even though it's not in my inventory, but yeah.
Hey, by the way, what are Borio and Mate doing right now?
They're at the fucking water cooler. That's what they are.
I'm at this point. I just hadn't been asked yet. I would
Yeah.
be moving this way to see if there's anything I can do.
Find.
'Cause I
You can
haven't
certainly
been.
hold things for Malmbjorn.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm-
I can at least cut strips of something or
Find us a stretcher and clear a path back to the ship, or someone here who.
actually. Yeah, between these two, this stall and this stall, I think this one had clothing and this one had like
Added utensils and stuff.
didn't it have like long
Yeah.
rods of stuff or like
Yeah,
Utensils, yeah, have long rods up there.
can I make a stretcher out of those two things?
Ooh, that's a great
Between
idea.
clothing
Roll,
And two long iron rods or long rods of some variety.
do a 3d6. Yeah, definitely. Do a 3d6. 100%. Yeah.
Boop.
Yeah, you fucking can. Boyo's over here making a stretcher as you're putting Mihaly's arm together.
I'll grab some extra clothes and throw them toward Malmbjorn for bandage material
Yeah.
or extra cloth.
All right.
hopefully none of it. Hopefully
so-
none of it's like allergic, not allergic to humans, but
Allergenic.
allergenic to humans.
Well, you know what? The medieval people actually didn't have a concept of allergy.
Well, it's not
So-
allergies, but something that would be
Detrimental.
yeah.
Use
detrimental.
what you got to use at the time. So, Malmbjorn, final stages, splint him up.
All right. And end up re-breaking the arm and
No, it's all good. You're fine. You've seen this condition before. It's particularly bad, but it's nothing you haven't worked with on the field in a fire position, So, Mihaly, give us one last health check. Mihaly, to his credit, stays awake through the entire fucking procedure.
Oh,
What a fucking Chad, by the way. We just really want to
just
put that
fucking
out to everybody
let
here.
yourself pass out, bro.
right.
We just really want to establish it here. Like, chatted his way through the entire thing. Certified unit. Henceforth.
Not the only time I've done that.
True, actually. The first big battle, you took a huge hit.
No, I mean climbing that big ladder to set the thingy.
Oh yeah.
The computer.
The computer, yes.
Yeah.
Coming back with a stretcher.
Yup. All right, you've got a stretcher, and you can bring him off to the ship. All well and good. Nothing is made out of your part in the fight. For the record, you were clearly fighting in the defense of the community, and that guy clearly had some beef with Malmbjorn that had nothing to do with this festival. So he should have left his shit at the door. Y'all are okay.
Sounds good.
Malmbjorn Malmbjorn, you are thanked by a couple of the stall schnells for your assistance in getting that barbaric man out of here.
What happened to the other ones that were helping? They were flown off with him.
Yeah, you don't know what happened to them.
No, I was talking to them.
Oh, they don't know what happened. Nobody knows what the fuck happened to those schnells. One of them goes, "Oh, they're probably fine. A fall from that height isn't anything to worry about."
Well, apart from acting a little surprised at their nonchalantness, well, we need to get our friend out back to get some rest. So we're probably going to head back to the ship.
We will remind you that when this fight started, Matilda wondered why it was dangerous for people to be throwing punches, because you can't get hurt from a punch.
Yeah. She's gone now. We can't.
Yeah. So it would appear as though they weren't concerned because they didn't believe that they could
Get hurt.
because they get hurt. Yeah, and remember, as that guy fucking hit a Schnell, it didn't scathe her at all. She was just extremely insulted by the gesture. Mark Scan Schnell, yeah. Yeah, so
I believe,
congratulations, guys.
I believe Markstand is
Okay, well,
word for
if
stall.
okay, after we get back to the ship, get Father what he needs in bed and rested. Since Matei isn't here, I'm going to be fucking livid and just yelling at Matei for not doing anything and allowing to get into the situation that he was. I'm going to just be tearing into Matei. So
We love the idea that because we still can't get a hold of Matei, even though we direct messaged him or anything, and all that, we love the idea that he's literally just standing there with his arms crossed, like kind of shrugging and being nonchalant about it.
And technically, Boyo didn't do anything either during that whole thing.
Yeah, but I didn't expect him to. But Matei, on the other hand, he has combat experience.
He's a trained soldier.
Yeah. So
when asked for assistance, Boyo was hiding behind the thing taking cover. But when asked for assistance, Matei said, "No, I think you got it, man. I think you're figuring it out."
So yeah, so I want everybody to take note. I am absolutely just fucking livid and tearing into Matei at this point.
Oh man.
So,
Matei just standing there silently, like, shrugs in lack of voice actor.
Hey! Wake your ass up.
That being said, that's what we got for this session. So it's been over 2.5 hours, anywho. It's a good time to quit.
It was a bit slow to start, but we got there.
Yep.
Got there in the end.
Right. So thanks a bunch, everybody who's watching. Hope you like it. Everybody, feel free to say goodbye.
Adios.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.